It's the kid, it's the kid, it's the child, it's the child, it's the child, it's the child of Zion. It's the child of Zion. The child of Zion. Best performance that Arsenal have had this season. Completely amazing. And I know what people are going to say. They're going to say, oh, HH, you're wrong. You said Arteta was the wrong man for the job. You said Arteta was a brick. You said Arteta was a fool. That is a very narrow-minded way to view things. This is one game. Yes, they've been playing well. They've even played well. I think it was away to Bournemouth. They've even played well then. But it's only one game, and I think this one game doesn't tell me that, oh, Arsenal are now under Arteta are not going to be amazing. But this is about the Arsenal United game. And you see, the thing that United didn't play badly. So it's one of those things of like, okay, what happened to United? Was that United were so bad and Arsenal was so much better? Arsenal just played too well. And the key thing is, because I normally don't really agree whenever they give the man of the match to someone. Most of the times, I always give a different man of the match. This is one of the few things where I actually agreed with, I think it was Martin Keown. David Luiz was very good. David Luiz was arguably the best player on the pitch, because I was about to say, like, wait a minute. Like, I was waiting for the customary David Luiz mistake. You know, I was waiting, where's my donut? I was waiting for the customary David Luiz mistake, but it never came. It never came, man. So I just think that actually I'll save my donut afterwards. So you can see the difference between Arteta and Ljungberg already. Ljungberg is trash. Ljungberg is completely and utterly trash. Oh! Guys, I'm sorry. What the hell? Oh, wait, how did I mess that? Wait, how did I mess that up? Oh my God. How did I say? What did I say? Arsenal versus Chelsea. Oh my gosh. Let Arsenal versus Manchester United. Okay, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I know. I know. I messed up. The title of this is wrong. I know the title, or actually, has the title changed? I think I should have changed my title. I know it's wrong. So I think hopefully the title has changed. I think I changed to Arsenal versus Man United. I know I messed up, guys. Look, back from Nigeria, I'm still going crazy. It's Arsenal v Man United that we're doing here. Arsenal versus Man United. Relax. Don't induct your boy here. Don't induct your boy here. Okay, don't induct don't induct your boy here, man. So it isn't about me being a fan. I got completely confused. I got completely confused. Trust me, this is Arsenal versus Manchester United. So Arsenal versus Manchester United, man. So back to the game. Look, man. David Luiz. That might be one of the best games I've seen David Luiz play. Like, keep it real with you. That has to be some of the best games that I've seen David Luiz play. Because David Luiz was money. And the way in which he defended, the way in which he committed the line, but the key thing was that he did not make any major mistakes. I was waiting for a David Luiz mistake to be made. I was waiting for a David Luiz mistake to be made, but it never got made, man. So, actually, why did the hell did I have got Arsenal as a Chelsea? But just the way that Arteta has organized this team, the way they move the ball around. Because remember, because obviously we'll talk about the various games, specifically Chelsea and Tottenham. But what I liked was the way in which he was able to change the dynamic of the team, how they moved the ball around, how they moved the ball in attack. The key thing is the energy. That's the key thing. I'm not a passionate merchant, and you can't have energy for the sake of having energy. You have to actually have energy with intent, energy with direction. And I think that what you saw here with Arsenal is he gave Arsenal energy with intent and with direction. Like, even for me, I've never been a fan of Aubameyang out wide. But even if Aubameyang was outward, there was far better fluidity and movement with regards to Aubameyang, your boy Lacazette, and your boy Pepe. And as I was watching Arsenal, I was about to say, you know what, this reminds me of like a Sevilla or a Valencia, you know. And I think the way that they're playing is actually what Emery wants to do. But the issue with Emery is that he's too confused. Like, even Emery doesn't even know who he is. So if you say, yo, Emery, who are you? Bro, Tamba Bien, I don't even know who the hell I am. So I think that it was good that look, I said it's the Arsenal's best performance of the season. So for United, I am disappointed that they didn't offer much more of a counterpunch to Arsenal. I'm disappointed that they pretty much were not able to form a proper attack. And the key thing is, and this is what I even said before, how is Jesse Lingard still starting in 2020? It's 2020, so we can't even say 2020 anymore. How is Jesse Lingard still starting in 2020? You know, we say Solskjaer is a cheerleader mentioned to be harsh. So how is he still starting in 2020? That's what I call very wide, man, because United should have started with Greenwood. And I have no idea whatsoever why you're not starting Greenwood. He is like, Solskjaer needs to understand this. I don't know if Solskjaer really understands this. You don't have the luxury to keep Greenwood on the bench. The squad you have ain't great. Greenwood is one of the best players you have. At 10 years old, Greenwood is one of the best players that United have. So, and I think Jesse Lingard hardly did anything in the game. And Greenwood has been so good; he's been pretty much good in every single game. I don't understand why they did not really play with him. But even if he played, I just think that Arsenal's work off the ball, on the ball, even a guy who I think is trash, I still think this guy's essentially trash. Xhaka. This was one of Xhaka's better games. So it's promising what Mikel Arteta is doing for these guys. It is promising, and it's hard for me to take one game and say, boom, that's it. Arsenal now have the man. Arteta will not do great things. It's only one game, guys. What's it called? Before Solskjaer was given the full-time job, he had he won like 5, 6, 7 games in a row. So don't just take this one game and be like, oh, that's cool. Remember, it's all smiles and good here. Is Arteta going to be able to keep Aubameyang? If Real Madrid, because remember, Real Madrid apparently are sounding off on getting El Dio. So Real Madrid are coming for guys in January or in the summer. So if Real Madrid say to Aubameyang, no, this is a real offer. We want you to be a striker for us, or we want you to be our inside forward to play alongside Benzema. Are Arsenal going to be able to keep him? That's it. Are Arsenal going to be able to keep him, man? So that's my thing there. But I think, overall, man, it was a great performance from Arsenal, man. And see, I've always said that Lacazette and Aubameyang have to play. They both have to play. Lacazette has been trash for the past few months. I'll keep it real. Lacazette hasn't been very good in the past few months. But the key thing, though, is he works well with Aubameyang. And if Arteta can just find a way to really be able to work well with him and so forth, I think Arsenal can become very dangerous. So for Arteta, I think what he's doing is sorted out the defense. The first thing is sort out that defense. Make Arsenal how to break them, but the key things that iron out the mistakes, which is what they did too. Like, they hadn't made any defensive mistakes. One of the best defensive performances that Arsenal have had this season, So that was good to begin with. Then the other thing is being able to add some energy and some excitement in the attack, because as I said in my preview, Arsenal don't want to be in a situation where it's all about Aubameyang. It's all about Aubameyang. So people are saying sell Lacazette now. Even if Lacazette was fully fit, a fully fit Lacazette simply isn't as good as it was when he first came to the club. I just think that he is lacking that extra sexiness that he normally had. Like, he can, and that's why for me, that's what I say. Like, Lacazette's best role, I believe, is just behind Aubameyang. Lacazette should not be the main striker. That simply is it. You can't be. Put it this way: if you're the main striker in the modern game, you either have to be a great consistent goal scorer or you've got to be Firmino. You know, so if you're not a consistent goal scorer, you've got to do the job that Firmino does, where you're very good at creating for others. Lacazette isn't being a consistent goal scorer and he's not creating well for others. So I do not know why Aubameyang has to be pushed out wide and Lacazette has to not be pushed in there. But even if Aubameyang was out wide, I still feel that he was still very much involved in the play, lots more than he was under that clown of Ljungberg, who should never be allowed to coach ever again. So look, man, I know, bro, I know the title, man. I know, relax, man. I try to change the title. I know it's Arsenal versus Man United. I get it, man. The title did not work there. Just guys, just relax, just chill, man, chill. So we want to talk about Chelsea Brighton now. Put it this way, let me be real with you. Chelsea, that was a anybody that wants to have any beef with that goal, induct yourself. Because to concede a goal like that, you have to put your hands up. Because it'd be worse thing if, let's say, Brighton scored a scrappy goal. Guys, that was a top quality G. That was a top quality G. So nobody should say anything wrong about that. But my thing about this is that this dude, Mason Mount, I want people in the chat to please tell me, I am begging you, what does Mason Mount bring to the team? So I want to know. So guys in live chat, please give me some feedback. Tell me these things. Am I being too harsh? What does Mason Mount bring to the team? Why is Mason Mount in this team? How does Mason Mount help this team? I'm not saying that Chelsea messed up because of Mason Mount. I'm not saying that, bro. All I'm saying is you have to maintain a consistent lineup. Simple as that. You have to simply maintain a consistent lineup. And, okay, good, it's now changed. And the consistent lineup simply doesn't consist of Mason Mount starting. I'm sorry. Oh, no, look, that Grealish guy is all right. So people say Jack Grealish is what thing he is. Look, guys, Bayern is in a long time. Chill. We'll take care of Bayern. Man. We'll take care of Bayern. So let me guess. You want me to quit the Premier League now? Is that it now? So, because Chelsea drew, I should give the Premier League title to Liverpool. Is that what you want? Just tell me. Tell me. I should now give up the Premier League title to Liverpool. Makes no sense. Bayern are winning. Bayern 14-2. I mean, guys, February is in a long way. Okay? It's still a long way till February. And if this Chelsea team that just showed up to today turn up against Bayern, they'll get lubricated. 100%. Like, guys, I'm very fair. They'll 100% get lubricated. But I just think that, Chelsea have to aim. They need an inside forward. They need an inside forward and they need a wing back. I think Hudson-Odoi is still suffering from his injury. And Loftus-Cheek is needed in that midfield. But beyond there, I just think that Mount is a very talented player. Taking on honestly, and I think he has a very bright future ahead of him. I don't think he's ready to be put into the first team on this consistent basis. And I think the reason for Mason Mount being in this team was, I believe, his understanding with Tammy Abraham, somebody who he has played with all throughout the youth system. So Lampard and Jody Morris were hoping that kind of understanding that they had from youth level would be able to be utilized and brought into the team. And we saw that in its elements during the early parts of the games. But that's not we're just not seeing that. Even if we're not seeing that, you just can't keep playing him and hoping that is going to work by forcing the issue. That simply is just not going to work. That simply is not going to work. So, and I just think that the attack is getting stale. Look, Azpilicueta scored the goal, so it wasn't even goal from an attacker. It's what Azpilicueta was the guy that scored the goal, and I just think that the attack is getting very stale, and there's a bit of inconsistency because on one hand you will see Wayne play absolutely beautifully well against Tottenham. We'll get to Tottenham. On the other hand, boom, he's almost inconsequential. So remember, guys, if you're joining in, remember to like the video and everything. This is, of course, we are obviously breaking down the Arsenal Man United game. And just to reiterate the point that I said before, great performance from Arsenal. Absolutely quality performance from Arsenal. Okay, you know what? Let's talk Ozil. Let's talk Ozil. I don't take back all the things I said about Ozil. This is the best performance Ozil has had in 3 years. You heard what I said? You heard what I said. Ozil's performance today, which wasn't superb, it was a very good performance. I'll give it real. It was a very good performance. Ozil's performance today is the best he has performed in about 3 years. He was really good. So, similar to the effect that Uncle Moo is having on Dele Alli, although that didn't help in the game today, against Southampton. Got to give a shout out. Got to give a shout out to the quality that Ozil showed, because that changes everything for us. Because for me, I thought Ozil was done, and I still think Ozil is done. I still think that Ozil is finished. But if somehow Arteta can bring back the Zil quality, if you can bring back Zil, because Ozil is trash. Ozil is trash. If you can bring back Zil, it makes Arsenal an extremely dangerous team. Now, it won't get Arsenal top 4. Top 4, I think, for Arsenal is gone. It's finished. There's still that Europa League. I think who do Arsenal play in the Europa League? I believe it's Sporting Lisbon. There's still that Europa League. So, but Ozil was very impressive because, again, like the guy, he has a great football brain. We know he has a great football brain. We know that he sees passes that no one else sees. But for me, ability is one thing. You've got to show it. So you can have all this ability in the world, and we know that he has amazing, incredible vision. But he simply just hasn't been showing it. But in the game today, my gosh, I was like, yes, this is the Zil that we know, who is a great ball distributor, a great playmaker. Like, Zil is what Tottenham are screaming for. Like Zil, not Ozil. Not Ozil. Ozil is trash. Ozil is a Class B brick. Zil is what people think Eriksen is. See, Spurs fans think Eriksen is Zil, which he isn't. Eriksen isn't Zil, and Eriksen has never been Zil. he was never Zil, and he never will be Zil. Okay, no matter how long he writes for, he'll never ever be Zil. So, but going back to United again, man, like, should Solskjaer be blamed for the game? Look, man, I just think that, look, guys, easy. Winks. No, Zil is better than Winks. Anybody's better than Ozil. Remember, guys, there's a difference between Ozil and Winks. So Zil's destiny. What do you mean by Zil's destiny? Are you sick? Bro, relax. Zil's destiny. Half-brain Ozil in streets ahead to trash. What the heck? Yeah, guys, like the vid. Ozil, Ozil isn't better than Jorginho is better than Ozil. I can name about 300 players better than Ozil. Zil, we haven't seen Zil in years. We saw shades of Zil today. But we've been stuck with Ozil for the past 3 years, and Ozil is crap. Same thing with, I said, Hazard is garbage. Eden Hazard is a coward. Zad is top 3. Like Zad is something. Zad is better than Messi. Like Zad has surpassed Messi. World Cup semi. So yeah, but you can't really blame Solskjaer for the L today. I just think they got beaten by the better team. And I think once you meet a team that is so on point and doing things so well, I think that you have to just be like, you know what? It's just their day. It's just there because United hardly had a look at this game and it's, trust me, if let's say United were to play Arsenal again like next week, same thing, Emirates, maybe United have to have a better game. This was just one particular night where everything went right for Arsenal. Like this was for Arteta, like my gosh, I can't think of a more perfect execution of a game plan. I think I'm with a more perfect execution of the game plan than this, So let's talk Spurs. People are so reactionary. Why do people hate Uncle Mo? Why? What did Uncle Mo ever do to you people? What did Marky Mo, man? Shut the hell up, man. Zil over Zad. Induct yourself, man. I would take a one-legged mentally handicapped Messi over Zad. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. Okay, Messi is a World Cup flop. Zad is a World Cup hero. So no, you wouldn't. You're taking Zad over Messi in a World Cup. Yes, I ain't taking Messi in no World Cup because that guy is a World Cup flipping fraud. Club game, cool. World Cup game, Messi, complete utter garbage. What are people's issues with Uncle Mo? That's what I want to know. Why do people want Uncle Mo to fail? So because he loses to Southampton, people are so quick to say his finish is a fraud. But when Tottenham win, when they play well, I don't hear anybody. People go quiet. You can't pick and choose. You can't pick and choose. By the way, guys, The Witcher is very violent. I will be reviewing The Witcher on my other YouTube channel, and I've got about 3 episodes left. That thing is bloody violent. Very good fight scenes. Tottenham need a midfield. Eriksen might as well just get sold. And I was actually reading something today that where Inter Milan have apparently, Inter said that if they can't get Vidal, which would be a great buy for Inter Milan, that would be a superb buy. So Inter have said that if they can't get Vidal, they're going to go for your boy. They're going to go for your boy, Eriksen. Tottenham, sell Eriksen as quickly as possible, get the cash for him, and move on. Because this dude is his head ain't in the game. Tottenham have no midfield. They have no midfield. And you can't long ball your way to winning games. You can long ball your way to win 1 game, maybe 2 games. You can't long ball your way winning 5 games in a row. That's going to happen. So for Tottenham, I don't know who they can find, who they can get. Mourinho has to get a strong midfielder. I don't want to hear about winks. The only winks I know is when I wink. It was when I wink to go to bed. I don't want to hear about winks. Okay? Winks is average. At the best, he's a tier 3 player. At the best, he's tier 3. So they have to buy a strong midfielder and a playmaker. Dele Alli is an attacking midfielder. He's not a creative playmaker. Eriksen, head is gone. So they need to have an Eriksen replacement, somebody even of a higher level than an Eriksen, and they have to buy a strong central midfielder. You have no hairline. I do actually. So jokes on you, you piece of crap. Thank you. Like the stream, man. Like the stream, you losers, man. No, I've not seen the Vinland Saga. No, I'm still watching Attack on Titan season 2. I am on episode 4. I'm on episode 4. Bloody violence. I mean, I told you, Attack on Titan for me is a horror movie. I don't care if anyone says that thing. Those giants are frightening. So yeah, Mourinho is not the reason we've won our games. It's mostly Sonali. And thank you. That's it. Mr. Axel, this is the reason. This is what I want to bring up. And I brought this up in my review. It's, guys, how different is what Tottenham doing from what they were doing under Pochettino? How different is it? Is it really that different? The way that they're winning games, how different is it compared to how they were doing it under Mourinho? That's what I don't know. It seems very similar. So, super chat. Where's the super chat? I think I missed super chat. It seems very, very similar. So it's so similar that I'm like, there's no real difference. Let me hit the super chat right now, man. Thank you very much for the super chats, Mr. Brian K002. Brian K002, thank you for your £2 super chat. Where do you rank Victor Wanyama? I like Victor Wanyama. Right, Victor Wanyama. I think Wanyama at his very best, definitely upper tier 3. I don't think he's good enough to make it into the tier 2 bracket, but definitely upper tier 3. And you see, the thing is this, is that if Tottenham had let's say that a Marco Verratti, best midfielder in the world. So let's say they had the best midfielder in the world called Marco Verratti, and they paired him. Do you know what a strong 3 would be? Let's say Tottenham wanted to do a 4-3-3, because I'm a 4-3-3 match, so 4-3-3. Sissoko, Wanyama, and let's just say a Verratti. That is an excellent midfield because you have the defensive capabilities of Sissoko. That means that Sissoko doesn't have to go up wide and expose himself. I think Wanyama is a great all-rounded midfielder because Wanyama can tackle, Wanyama can pass, Wanyama is great on the ball. He's got great plans and he can bring the ball forward. So he's for me, Wanyama reminds me of Vieira. Reminds me of Vieira. And that's why then you have like your Verratti, who is your controlling midfielder, who controls and dictates the tempo of the game, and who you can get the ball to and feel confident that he is good with possession on the ball and will always make the right pass, like a Xavi, like a Drych, like a Toni Kroos, you know. So, but no. I think you get the best out of Wanyama if you pair him with a truly highly quality midfielder. But let's say you just have a midfielder of Wanyama and Sissoko, or Wanyama and Wings, or Wanyama and Ndombele, or Wanyama and Dyer. Ain't gonna work, bro. Ain't gonna work. All right. Hopefully, I've not missed any of those super chats, man. Oh, thank you for the $2 super chats, Mr. Emmanuel Alicante. Thank you for the super chat there. Thank you, bro. Pogba Stalker. Well, Pogba wants to leave Man U, actually. I thought Pogba, but I don't see Pogba leaving Man U in January. I don't see that happening, man. I don't see that happening. He wants to leave. Raiola wants him to go that, but I don't see that happening. Chelsea is trash. So your username is Chelsea Football, but you say Chelsea is trash. I don't understand that. You know, I don't really understand that, man. So I don't know where you're coming from, man. Yeah, Wanyama reminds me of Vieira. Yeah, I said it and I didn't start. Yeah, he does. I said he reminds me of Vieira. Did I ever say he was Vieira? Of course, Vieira is one of the best midfielders of his generation. But with regards to being all-rounded, tackle, pass, bring the ball forward, shoot, and so forth, he reminds me of Vieira. It doesn't mean that he's as good as Vieira. He's in the Vieira mold, man. Give me a break, bro. Jesus Christ. Oh, another super chat here, man. From VAR, £2 super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat. When Fabinho injured, you said Liverpool will struggle. I said they might struggle, but I'll be real, man. I never said that they will struggle. I said that they might struggle. I said this could potentially be harmful for Liverpool. And look, I'll keep it real, man. Look, guys, I just want them to be tested for doping. That's it. That's what I want. Nothing more. I have nothing against Liverpool. I don't want Liverpool to go unbeaten because I want to use Twitter. And I think that if Liverpool go unbeaten and they win the league, I think I've got to deactivate because I won't be able to handle Liverpool fans. So if Liverpool win, that's cool. I don't want them to go unbeaten. So I will celebrate. Let me bring it right here. Kids, don't drink. I will celebrate with a Jack Daniels original recipe, Tennessee honey, when Liverpool lose. Because when Liverpool lose, I will be able to go back on my timeline and I will be able to live. Liverpool, guys, I don't understand how you people out there, non-Liverpool fans, do you understand what's at stake here? If Liverpool go unbeaten and they win the league, Twitter is finished. Social media is finished. Okay? I will not be able to use social media to Twitter. All I'll be doing is just rewatching Batman 89, Matrix, Predator over and over again and just playing Halo Reach and trying to finish Red Dead Redemption 2. That's what I'll be doing. So yeah, but VAR, I am very impressed by how Liverpool have been able to operate without Fabinho. I thought it would cause a much more of a struggle. Jurgen Klopp is a flipping genius. I don't know how the guy does it. The guy is a flipping genius, man. He's incredible, man. So let me I think got another super chat here, man. So $5 super chat from Bierta Klumt. Bierta Klumt. If Uncle Mo fails in Tottenham, is it the end of his career? He said his players wasn't good enough. Now he has better players and he still fails. Bierta Klumt, first of all, stop hating for a guy who ended Pep's career, ran Pep out of town, won a CL with FC Porto, and won one of the most beautiful trebles in history. There's a Champions League official handbook that said official, this is not me, that said official that the most beautiful treble of all time was Inter Milan's treble. That's not me. So I don't know what they mean by that, but they just said the most beautiful treble of all time was Inter Milan's treble. So let me just show that straight. Uncle Mo, he is certified a legend. He's a certified legend, so relax. All Zad needs to do is win a World Cup and he becomes a horseman, so we're waiting for Zad to do that. If he fails at Tottenham, it's not the end of his career. Because, okay, Pep can take all the big clubs with all the money, but Mo can't. If Uncle Mo goes to Bayern Munich or he goes to a PSG and he fails, all right, it's the end. If he fails at Tottenham, wait a minute, why is it the end of his career if he fails at Tottenham? No. Uncle Mo is a top-tier level manager. So if he fails at a top-tier club, then boom. So nah. He's still very much the GOAT. Even if he fails at Tottenham, he's still very much the GOAT. And I've been on the record by saying this, Bierta Klumt, that I didn't want him to take the job at Tottenham. Because first of all, he's too good for Tottenham. No offense to Tottenham guys, I love my Tottenham fans out there, but we're talking about one of the greatest managers of all time. And I don't think it's a good fit. And I think that Tottenham should have gone for a much more attack-minded dude. And that's what I think. Chelsea can't face Bayern yet. That's the key thing. I'm writing to UEFA because, guys, trust me, semis minimum is very real. And if Chelsea in the current state face Bayern, they're going to lose. And I have put it this way, guys. I don't want to go into detail because I can't reveal everything on this live chat. But Chelsea can't afford to lose to Bayern Munich. That's all I'm going to say. Don't worry, I'm safe. I'm fine. I'm in good hands. But let's just say that I've got a lot riding on that Bayern game. And if you can't beat Brighton and Hove Albion, there are seagulls. If you can't beat a bunch of seaside, beachside, rocky sand-cliffed seagulls, you can't turn up against Bayern Munich. So I hope Lampard understands this. Hope he does, man. Leicester finessed Man United with Jerry Maguire. Guys offer for 8 million. Do you know what is so funny? Whenever I look at Maguire, I just laugh. Because and it's so funny that you mentioned that. Anytime that United concede, and they've conceded a lot of goals, anytime United concede, I always look at Maguire's body language. And I say to myself that, let me even open up the Premier League table right now. Premier League table. So Liverpool have doped their way to 55. I mean, what? 18 wins, one. Guys, I'm sorry. These guys are dope. I don't care what anyone says. These guys are doping, man. 18 wins, 1 draw. Nah, screw that, man. Screw that. Test those guys. So Leicester City, 45 points. Man United, 31 points. So what's that? 41, 42, 43, 44, 14 points. So you left Leicester City to go to a so-called bigger club in United, and you now find yourself 14 points behind a bunch of foxes. Guys, that's what you call crazy karma. I don't know how many of you guys are Nigerian, or how many of you guys have been to Nigeria. Nigeria officially have the best donuts in the world. There's a shop, and I think I showed it on my little vlog called Sweet Sensation, and they sell these amazing donuts. Guys, quality, man. And kids, don't drink soft drinks. Drink Ribena. So let me be real. And look at how cute this is. Come on. This is cute. Look at that. That's money to the short class of shots of stock. So do Sheffield United have a chance? Will Chris Wilder be the first man to give an L to Liverpool? That's what I want to know from you guys. Will Chris Wilder be the first man to give you diabetes? That's cool. Because of the sugar? Wait, what the hell? I'm having a nice, lovely live chat, and you're now talking about diabetes? Man, bro, come on, man. What the hell, man? You always made me lose my appetite, man. What the heck? So, guys, prediction for Sheffield United Liverpool. Do Sheffield United have the ability? Do they have the ability to defeat Liverpool? Because it is at Anfield. I mean, Sheffield United have been amazing. I think Chris Wilder has done truly amazing things for Sheffield United. And I think this guy's managing and his coaching has been quality. But this is tough. I don't think there is a more fearsome fortress than Anfield. I don't think there's a more fearsome fortress than Anfield. And I think Sheffield United will give them a game. I just don't see them going, man. A Sheffield goal will be disallowed, guaranteed. Guys, man, I'm sick of VAR. I'm sick of VAR. Like, I know, I guess, it's not the machine's fault. It's how the people use it. It's how the people use it, I don't care how the people use it. It pisses me off. Do you know how annoying it is where it's like, oh my gosh, my foreskin was offside. Wow. Hey, think you're gonna unmask me, baby? No. So I'm still black. I'm still black, baby. Still black. Still black. Dark skin, baby. Dark skin. My foreskin was offside. So because my foreskin was offside, and shout out to the doctors out there who didn't actually circumcise me, because my foreskin was offside, you would take away my. So imagine if I come back and say, hey man, how many goals did you score? I did score a goal. What do you mean you did score a goal? Dad, I scored. But it was ruled out by VAR. It was ruled out by VAR? Oh my gosh. How was it? Why was it ruled out by VAR? My foreskin was offside. Imagine telling that to your dad or your mom. Imagine telling your wife to be who you're cheating on because you already have a side chick, because again, only bricks have one wife that they're faithful to. You have to have about 4 or 5 wives. So imagine telling your wife this, that I scored a goal. It was ruled out for offside because of my foreskin. And then she then said that I never knew you had a foreskin. And then this now brings up the whole thing of your side. Okay, look, okay, I think I was going off the rails there. And let me hit the super chat right now. Emmanuel Alicante, the $2 super chats. Who do you think can coach Barcelona now? Well, he did mention that he would like to coach Barcelona one day, and that's your boy Julian Nagelsmann. So because it's a tricky question, Barcelona with Messi, Barcelona without Messi. Barcelona without Messi, you've got to go in a whole different direction. Barcelona with Messi, you have to have a coach that can get the very best out of Messi. You have to. You see, my thing about it is that, and this is maybe a different discussion to be had. The issue with Argentina that they've had is they've been far too focused on creating an environment for Messi. When were Argentina at their best with Messi? Sabella, 2020 World Cup. Sabella was, we're not building the team around Messi. I'm building a very defensive, pragmatic team. And Messi has his role within the team. Of course, you're the best player, the top man. But I'm building a pragmatic team that will just take their chances when those chances come. And they got to the final. We all know what happened when they get there. But every other guy that's coming is like, oh, Messi. What the hell is that got you? Nowhere. But I think, a coach coming in while Messi is still active, you have to get a coach that can rock with him. And bro, I told you, Nagelsmann could be the next big thing. I know, I believe Nagelsmann is German. I know, I understand Hasan Hutzl is Austrian, but I believe Nagelsmann is German. But I think Nagelsmann coming in, it's got great ideas. I think Leipzig plays some really nice, good, fast-paced football. I think Nagelsmann can come in and really freshen up the ideas, because I think what you need is whenever you have, similar to whenever you're having presidents, like it's always good to have someone young. Now, you need somebody young and good. There's no point in getting somebody young and who's a brick. But in a situation, whether it's a president, a leader, or a manager coming in, someone who is good and young is great, because they are looking at the future. Because I think Nagelsmann already, he's like, okay, I am building these strategies for the next 3, 4, 5 years of football. And I think it is so crazy what he's doing at such a young... Guys, Homie is in his early 30s. Homie is in his early 30s. And this guy could do some... Homie in his early 30s could win the Bundesliga, and he could end up in the CL semis. End up in the CL semis, man. So my thing is, yeah, Nagelsmann, I think is a pretty good shot, man. Oh wow, sorry, I need to. Wait, let me just test. I'm getting a call, but this needs to just say that I am busy. Let me just say. So just doing my live show. Will call back in a few. All right. Another super chat here. VAR. Thank you for the £2 super chat, Mr. VAR. Is it fair to say Liverpool will win the Premier League because of VAR? No. I think that's a very short-sighted way to do it. I know that people will say, "Oh, Liverpool," which was, let's be real, that has a nice ring to it. That's a nice ring to it, Liverpool. But I think that yes, Liverpool have been fortuitous with VAR. A few calls have been a bit questionable, but they have been so good and played so well that to now say they've done it based on VAR, I just think would be a bit far too short, be far too obtuse and far too short-sighted, you know. And my thing about this is, of course, whenever you reach this game and everything, you know, these close margin calls can change things. Without the VAR calls, would Wolves have beaten Liverpool? I doubt it. Maybe a draw. But at Anfield, I doubt they would have beaten Liverpool. Without the VAR calls, would City have beaten Liverpool? I don't think so. And again, City can't only have themselves to blame for stopping and not defending the Liverpool counter-attack when they were complaining about, oh my gosh, it was a handball, and everything. And for goodness sake, you're Man City, you have one of the best scores in the world. You can't be relying on handballs and penalty calls to beat a team. Beat the team, score against them, outplay them. Don't rely on calls. So yes, Liverpool have had some very lucky VAR calls, but the majority of games they've just beaten teams. You know, so that's just me keeping it all the way attack. Henry, where the hell did you get Henry from? Is there actually a serious reason why you... I keep on saying this thing about the sunshades. Now, the first reason why I wore sunshades is I don't want to be recognized. I'm a very private person. So I just thought, you know what, I don't want to be famous. I just want to... so I'd rather conceal myself. So it's a mixture of me concealing myself because I'm a very private person, and I think I look cool in shades, and shades are just cool. And I just think that it brings out the HH character a lot more. It brings out my eyes. It brings out my HH character whenever I wear the shades. Because once I put the shades on, my character comes alive, man. Emmanuel Alicante again with the $2 super chats. How can I join your hangouts? Because I want to be. Emmanuel Alicante is very simple. So the open hangouts is every Saturday, and the exclusive hangouts is every Sunday. So the Saturday open hangouts is what you want. Follow me on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, I tweet out the link at around 10 to 10 GMT. So around 10 to 10 GMT, around 5 to 10 GMT, I tweet out the link. You click on the link, and then you can join and become part of the Hangout. It is an open Hangout, open for everyone. So all you need to do is be on Twitter. I mean, if you're on Facebook, I'll probably post it to my Facebook page as well. So literally, do that on my Twitter page, on my Facebook page, 5 to 10 GMT on Saturday night. I'll tweet out the link. You click on the link, and boom, you can join in and debate with your boy. Thank you for the super chat here, Mr. Rodney Shelingu. Luis with a man of the match on that Arteta. Do you respect Mikel? It's one game. He deserves my respect for this game 100%. Like, that was great coaching. That was great management. He got the best out of the team. And so I give him that. So, and any manager that can make David Luiz look good as a defender, you deserve all the praise in the world. You deserve all the flipping praise in the world. So, in that case, 100% deserves all the praise in the world. I know Hasan Hutel is Austrian, Nagelsmann is German. I know Hasan Hutel is German. I know. Mods. This Brandon guy is trolling, man. Mods, do your work. Get this guy the heck out of here, man. Get this Brandon guy the heck out of here, man. Mods, get him out of here, man. Josh, man, come on, man. You're supposed to be one of my OG mods, man. Sort out this whole Brandon dude, man. He's messing up the live chats, bro. Mikel Arteta will be a better manager than Lampard. How is that to say? I mean, based on what? Like, and I think me and Daniel were sort of like discussing this, and I think it's people say that it's really Jody Morris pulling the strings around the whole Lampard thing. I think they say that it's Jody Morris pulling this strings. That's not really him. So, but how to say whether Arteta will be better manager than Lampard? But I will say this though: Arteta has been learning under one of the very best. Again, being an assistant to Pep, what does that mean? But again, has Lampard ever rubbed shoulders or rubbed minds with a Pep who has rubbed minds with, again, one of the greatest minds in football, Johan Cruyff? So that's also basically like Arteta is like a byproduct of Johan Cruyff, one of the great football minds that we've seen, man. Can you put a link on you? So how, that's what I was finding weird. How do you live in 2020? Forget it was not 2019. How do people live? Because I think even Kyle says this as well. How do you live without Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter? Not that you have to have all three. To not have either Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram in 2020 is crazy. Now, I am all for live out in the real world. Don't be flipping obsessed with your smartphone and everything. Hey, check this out, man. Look at this, man. This guy. Come on, this is balling. This is balling, man. Look at that. Got the Football Hot cover, and I've got the Matrix cover, man. Matrix is the thing. But I'm not this whole smartphone and blah blah. Go out, bro, people. But guys, it's 2020. You have to have at least one of those social media things, man. My God, you have to. So, bro, I just say it takes 2 seconds, man. Like, Twitter is it's free. It's flipping free. Instagram is free. Even though people use Instagram to pervert some people, man. You chat ish blood. I think he spells blood wrong. I think it's BLUD, bro. That's what I want to know. Good, man. Get that dude out of there, man. When will Nigeria produce a star attacking player like Salah or Vardy or Mane? Easy. Guys, keep a lookout for Victor Osimhen. Keep a lookout for Victor Osimhen. Like, because I'm praying that guy finds a really good club. Now, I don't want Victor Osimhen to be like Instagram middle club. If a good top club gets that dude, guys, I've not been this excited for a striker since Julius Alcohol. Remember Julius Agahoa? Remember that dude? Remember how Agahoa was supposed to be the next dude? Yeah, we all know how that ended up, man. But I've not been excited about this guy through. I'm not been excited about this dude since Julius Agahoa. I think this guy is really something. I think he's really something. I think so. Victor Osimhen, I think he has the potential to know that he will be, but he has the potential to be truly a top quality player, man. This flipping dude. Wait, hopefully you've sorted out that Brandon loser, man. Look, but Agawa was Ian Acho is not a striker. He is a he's a support striker. He's a support striker. But H, we really have to stress just about David here. Sure, this guy isn't top 10, even top 20 of the world anymore. He's finished. You know, when people were going crazy about David De Gea, about how he's Superman and everything, I remember I was even talking to Drifty about it, and Drifty was like obsessed with that, with De Gea being amazing. I said that, you know, that these guys are just shooting straight at De Gea. How good are his saves, really? If guys are just shooting straight at him, like he isn't making the kind of saves that Ter Stegen is making insane saves. I'm gonna say, without a doubt, hands on Ter Stegen is the best keeper in the world. Like people say, oh no, Alisson is behind a great defense. So clean sheets isn't necessarily to do with the keeper. It's probably to do with the defense and on the team. Ter Stegen is making saves. Remember, Ter Stegen is behind that roadman Longley and Shakira's side hole Pique. So he has to make saves. But I'm like, for me, De Gea, I've never seen De Gea as a top keeper. I've seen at his best, I was like, this guy's pretty good. I've never seen him as a top. I've never saw him in the same category as Edison, Alisson, Ter Stegen, or Handanovic. Or Oblak. He's never been that good for me. But I think as of right now, he's the guy. Like for me, I think he's going to go on the review. He's going to go on the review. You know, he's definitely going to go on the review for sure, man. Guys, Ahmed Musa is okay. Ahmed Musa is okay. Ahmed Musa was never supposed to be one next big thing, man. So relax, man. Oh, Sam, I'll be with you. I love Reddit. Like literally, I every single day I'm on the Reddit movies things, and I think one guy actually noticed me on Reddit. So yeah, I use Reddit heavily. Basically, if you want to find me on Reddit, I'm on the Reddit movies thing. You know, the movies thing on Reddit, man. I'm in there, man. Just Ings was, that was it. Ings is not that dude. Relax. I'm thinking I'll not go so far as say he's that dude, but that was a quality goal that he scored. A quality flipping goal that he scored. A very good goal. Similar to the goal that Gascoigne scored at Euro 96, man. And Stegen Stegen is the best keeper in the world. He is. He is. Like he's bloody good. Like, I mean, as a kid, this guy has made some insane saves. And I respect Neuer. Like, for me, Neuer, basically, when Neuer and Buffon retire, there's a better chance of Neuer becoming a horseman than Buffon. Because Neuer won a treble and a World Cup. Treble and a World Cup. Just say just say. So if you want that, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, man. You're a very good blogger. Thank you. See how these kind of comments, man. Stop calling me LL. Stop insulting my hairline. Just see all these nice comments to me, man. So yeah, man, look, so last 6 minutes of this stream, man. So tomorrow, Liverpool against Sheffield United. I expect Liverpool to win. And but before I was rejecting the notion that Liverpool are going to lose. But I think the closer and closer we come, the more and more I'm now realizing that, my gosh, maybe they might go unbeaten. Because I believe that once the Invincibles had that season, I was like, it's going to be like it could happen again, but I said it's going to be a very, very long time till we see what Arsenal did, because there's never been an unbeaten season in La Liga. I think if they went unbeaten twice, I don't think anybody's been unbeaten in the Bundesliga. So going unbeaten ain't easy, man. Going unbeaten ain't easy. So it's a very, very, very great start to have, man. So it ain't easy. Pimping ain't easy, man. And I just don't know. Like, but this is what I've always said. If Liverpool are unbeaten when they face City at Etihad and they avoid defeat against City at the Etihad, then I think, unless they lose to some random team, basically the two games which I think that Liverpool could take an L is Wolves away, Man City away. Those are the two games, man. From Sir Dragoon, Jujuman is the GOAT, man. Look, man, we all love Jujuman, and I think hopefully he'll be back ready to go on the Sunday Hangouts, and I think he's a lot more he's a lot more spry, Kroos won the treble, 3 Champions Leagues, and the World Cup, but Toni Kroos isn't a generational midfielder. He just isn't. You know, like Toni Kroos was Schweinsteiger's Biatch. So Kroos was Schweinsteiger's Biatch. Kroos was Modric's Biatch. Kroos was always the Robin to Modric's Batman or Schweinsteiger's Batman. Schweinsteiger carried Kroos. Modric carried Kroos. Kroos has never been the alpha in the midfield. He's a quality midfielder. Don't get it wrong. But he's a beta midfielder. That's what I'm saying. Like he's a supporting dude, man. My team of the decade is coming, man. And guys, some people won't be happy. I get it. Some people will not be happy with my team of the decade, but my team of the decade is on its way. My team of the decade is on its way. Don't you worry, man. Don't you worry about a thing. It's coming, man. And trust me, but when I make my team of the decade, I will give you a clear reason for every single person I choose. So I'm going to choose my manager, my team of the decade, and I'll you know what? I'll give you 5 subs. I'll give you 5 subs. So I'll give you a sub keeper, sub defender, 2 sub midfielders, and 1 sub attacker. But there is, and I will give you a clearly defined reason as to why every single dude has been picked. So thank you very much for your $5 super chat, Mr. Beato. Thank you. How's 2010's Inter's treble is most difficult? 2004, Porto also won a treble. Okay, Porto, first of all, FC Porto. Berta, please. To win a CL with FC Porto is an insane achievement, okay? Has there ever been a team less likely to win a CL than FC Porto? I don't think there has been. I'll keep it real. I don't think there has ever been one that has been most likely to win a CL than FC Porto. How's 2010? Bro, look at who they faced. Look at who they faced. They faced a Barcelona side that people called one of the greatest sides of all time. They called them one of the greatest sides of all time. And look at what Mourinho did. Like, that is the greatest 2-legged managerial takedown of all time. Of all time. That is the greatest tactical takedown over 2 legs in the CL of all time. So, and it was Inter Milan. Inter's first ever treble. This is not AC Milan. Just think about it. Bayern are a huge empire. Barca are a huge empire. Real huge empire. United. Inter Milan are just sideshows. He won a treble with sideshows. That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT. Beato Klumps, you have to just give it up for your boy. You've got to give it up for your boy, man. You know, you have to just take a step back and say, you know what, Mourinho is that dude, man. Borussia Dortmund won it in the 90s. Wait, they won a treble in the 1990s? When? Give me a date. When did they win it in the 1990s? Red Star, Look, Red Star's still a big. Red Star. Prove it. How does this guy know? Guys, if you want to know my horsemen, you want to know who my horsemen are and who they are? It's very simple. go to the official website and go to the Hall of Fame. Head over to the official website, halffootballhot.com, and look at the Hall of Fame, and then you'll see all the horsemen, the legends, and the greats. So basically, it's like a pyramid. So once you retired, it goes. You can either be qualified as a great, a legend, or a horseman. Those are two. So great, legend, horseman. So for example, Maldini is a great. Ronaldinho is a legend. And your boy Ronaldo is awesome, you know. And so that's how it goes, man. It's like it got told again, lamb, guys, Bart Simpson. Guys, I think it's over. Let me just make sure that I do not have any more super chats. All right. Okay, I don't want to miss any super chats. Footy Wizard, thank you for your $2 super chat, Footy Wizard. Why is Henry not a horseman? The World Cup he won, he wasn't a major part of that World Cup win. So he technically has a World Cup. So the way he has a World Cup is the same way that Ronaldo has a World Cup in 1994. I don't think Henry played any games in 1994. If he played any games, he played very minimal few games. So Henry, this is when Henry was a striker, a pace merchant striker. So for me, I just don't, because he has the qualifications of impact. Yes, he won a World Cup, but he was not a major part of winning the World Cup. Pele, Beckenbauer, Maradona, Ronaldo, Zidane were major parts of the World Cup wins. They were major components in the World Cup wins, and I don't think Henry was able to do that, so he doesn't really qualify for being a horseman. Okay, all right. Let me just check that I don't have any. I think we're done here, guys. It's been swell. It's been good, and I will see you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. You know, we are hosting 2020 is big man, so I will see you guys tomorrow for another beautiful. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a live show reacting to the Liverpool Sheffield United game, where hopefully Sheffield United